Okay. Went 1 for 5 in bullet, but was starting to get a little speed going at the end. Possibly helped by a weaker opponent than the previous games, but you know, let's pretend I was getting my jam back. My mojo. Let's play very normal development. Okay. They're going for it. As is legal. I'm going to try to play for a... No, fair enough. Might be bad for me. I'm going to try to play for e5. They can take on h7 and then I have to resign. Shh. Oh man. Yeah. What a... I have a check. Okay, let's check. And then play rook f6. And pretend this holds. It does not, but everything is almost defended. Almost. They should just take on h4, I think. Yeah. Alright. How much material are we down? Not as much as we should be. Rook h6. e5, tempo on the queen. Wanted to play e5 and d4 anyway, kind of open up the position with their king in the middle. I don't actually hate my position anymore. Is it possible I'm doing well? Check. Come in on d2. Let's play bishop e6. Try to move the king and bring the other rook to f8. Okay, that does hit my queen. I'll move out of the way. Okay, try to play rook f8. Obviously their bishop's on it, but you know, someday one can dream. Okay, let's not get mated. I guess rook d8, threaten queen d3. Is it a threat? Probably not. Let's play knight d4. I gotta go quicker. Alright, and was fast enough. 1 for 1. Very suspicious. No idea how I survived. Surely there was like mate and 3 for them. In this position... What if they just played like bishop a3 here? Okay. I don't know. Maybe my weird rook f6 plan wasn't so bad. Alright, 1 for 1. I'm going to try to play a classical Sicilian if given the chance, because they're fun. Play bishop d7 against the main move, bishop g5, rook c8. The plan is very quick development to the queen side, and then to take on d4 so their queen looks like it wasted a turn. I'm on g5. They have 3 choices, f4, bishop d2, or bishop f6. They chose bishop f6, and here I think I'll play queen c5. Try to get queens off. I have the 2 bishops, endgames should be pretty decent. Maybe I should be trying to play rook g8. Bishop h6 is sometimes in the air. Let's play b5. Okay, make sure everything's defended if they take on e6. Let's go for it. It's going to be complicated. Maybe try a5, a4, a3. Am I mated? I hope not. Okay. Rook is hit. Okay, I guess I have to take that. My king is going to come to d7, I guess, if I'm checked. Let's take king d7. And take. Let's not take in a way that lets them play rook f7. But have I blundered anything? Not sure. Oh, I'm threatening queen c2. What am I doing? Oh, no, I'm not. They have a bishop. Oh, good God. Ugh. Just horrendous. Alright, I can resign this. Just a horrendous blunder. Let's see if they want a rematch. Alright. 1 for 2. Hung a queen. Always a brilliant thing to do. I'm in a much better mood when I haven't played chess in a while and have no expectations. Okay, so I need to play bishop e3 and d4 before they get into d4 themselves. It's a good move. I'll take it. They've outplayed me in the opening this one. Alright, and I hung a pawn by pre-moving. Again, always ideal. I hung the knight on d2. Truly horrendous. Let's play knight f3, hit d4. Now I hit b7 and d4, so I think they should have just played e5 last turn and saved the pawn. Because now I get the pawn back. Okay, I can take that. Tempo on the queen. Maybe knight g5, look at e6. Think about bishop d5 check. Clever. Definitely clever. I'm going to try to swing my queen over to the light squares on the king side. Okay, that was probably not the right move, because now they have a file. Let's get out of the way. They can take on f2. I have threats too, though. I want my bishop on e4, so that they can't play e4 and activate their bishop e5. But I don't think they have the time to do so. So it's a little hard for them to defend mate, because they don't have rook f7. I bet they'll play... They can't play queen h6 because f2 hangs. They don't have rook g8. Yeah, I just lucked into that. Complete luck. Alright, let's go for another classical Sicilian. We are 2 for 3, I think. They are happy to repeat, because they got quite a good position. I'm not super familiar with, let's play rook g8 this time. The idea is to play f5 and bishop g7. And then I crash through on c3, if they're not careful. Alright, I'll take on e4, and then play bishop g7. Don't they lose? Game? Yeah. Alright, 3 for 4. That was much better than the last one. Let's play e4. Play an open Sicilian ourselves. Which Sicilian will they play? I'll bet Najdorf. Okay, I said it after they made it. I like to play knight f3 here. Picked it up from watching Greg Shahade videos. Castles, castles. Bishop e6. I like to follow this weird old Ivanchuk idea from the 90s. Knight a4. Idea is just knight d6. And knight d7 surprisingly collapses to knight g5 when e6 can't be defended. Queen a5, I think, is the best move, after which I believe I go c4. But I think this position is borderline lost for black. Sneaky line, very weird. Okay, I'll just come back. I could insert knight e6 first, but I don't see the need. Maybe we will here. Okay, they are sacrificing a lot of material. Let's not give them e4. Keep my center together. Try to play c3. And then rook b2. Maybe queen b7 there, yeah. Alright, 4 for 5. They wanted a rematch, so we'll keep going. Because I want to get more classical Sicilians. Maybe if I spot a second, I'll stop the video and start a new one between. Queen d2 is all main. I think f4 is also a good line on move 8 after queen d2 instead of castles queenside. Alright, they are avoiding the trade. So I think now we just want to play a very standard kind of Sicilian-y development. h6 looks useful. They can grab a pawn, but then I hit them on c3. They take on f6 and then d6. Okay, let's keep everything defended. Think about b5, b4, and then win the e4 pawn, if they let me. They, of course, did not. Maybe knight a5. Do I want to get castled? No, I don't think so. I mean, probably. They're developing very reasonably. I think they're probably... Yeah. there might be problems. Alright, let's take on b3, make sure I don't blunder anything there, and come back to g8. They have knight e4. I get castled though, and I can come to f5 with my knight if they invade. Maybe bishop c6 next? Yeah. I want to not let their knight come to e4. So I will retake queen if they take, and I will definitely swap that off. Let's try to swap their rook off too. No dice. Okay. Do I have everything defended? Maybe. Let's try not to hang a queen on c2 again. That seems useful to not do. Okay. Do they have e6? I have queen g3, e7. I have queen g5 check. I survived there. But let's keep everything defended anyway. Try to play rook e6 myself. g6. Okay, I think I can take that. Threatening queen e5. And we got there. Alright, I'm going to start